Alright, it's your guy, the Reverend of Reality, aka PastorPumpNDump, aka Dr. Fix-A-Bitch, aka the Minister of Masculinity in the motherfucking building. Back at it. I appreciate you for joining the congregation today. This is the Church of Truth. Hopefully you get something out of this motherfucking sermon. Now, I just did my video about Tommy getting punched at the conscious event. And now I'm doing my follow-up video, as promised. And for those of you who ain't see that, y'all need to go ahead and check that out so you can see where I stand already. But just to catch y'all up a little bit, Tommy is an internet personality. He says some shit that offends some people. Most of his topics is about black women. You know, wearing the hair turbans and shit like that. He call them hair hats. We call them hair turbans over here. And I tell you why in the future. Coming up real soon. But I want to title this video, Tommy should not have been at that conscious event. Because even though you was invited to the event, like I said in the last video, you have to think about things like, do these people actually wish me well? Do these people actually want to have a conversation with me? And just thinking the way that Tommy is probably thinking, he probably saying to himself, listen, I've been all over the goddamn country. What people don't understand is Tommy is just a normal citizen. He ain't never said he was no street dude. He ain't never said he ever was getting down like that. You ain't never heard Tommy talking about, yo, I remember back in the day when I hit somebody for that 36. You never hear that coming from him. So I don't see how people won't think that he feel like he can walk around and say whatever he want to say because he is a citizen. That's what people don't understand about it. But I still feel like just him being who he is and being intelligent how he is, he should have still understood, because those people are funny people and they con men. These dudes that's doing this type of stuff and they thinking it's funny and shit, you gotta understand these dudes ain't thinking with logic. They thinking like a female would think, because most of these dudes was raised without a man in their house, so they not gonna try to use logic. Not saying that just because you don't have a father, you can't have logic. I'm saying that most dudes don't use masculine logic. They use female logic, which is, I'm upset. I don't like what you said, so I'm going to deal with you. That's not logic. That's called you have temper issues. A grown man can talk to another grown man, especially without calling him out his name, and just having normal dialect. It's a lot of people that I wouldn't see eye to eye with a lot of their thoughts. But the point I'm saying is, we still can have a conversation. I still can be in the city that they live in. It shouldn't be like, yo, you can't come to Kentucky. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. Trying to bend, like, dude, we are people. So I understand how he feel like that, but I'm trying to explain to him, though. He know how people is, and some of these people are really that desperate that they feel like, yo, punching Tommy can make me go viral. But they don't understand, punching Tommy can get you arrested. That is a freestanding citizen. Tommy is not no dude that got a bunch of drug cases and things of that nature. That's why he able to get them weapons like that. So he can go and press charges on you for assaulting him. And you probably don't have the money to pay for your lawyer fees. And guess what? These pro-black people and these black queens that you did that for will not be able to get your ass out. Okay? So, now that you see what I'm trying to explain to people, I just want to explain a few more things. Which is, these dudes will swear up and down that they logical and that they intelligent. But they actually don't believe in logic. Because if the black woman is the queen and she's Mother Earth and all that, and you willing to fight another black man for her, but when Corinne Gaines died, y'all ain't do shit. But that's a black queen with 2 black children. Y'all ain't do shit. But you will punch on another dude, though. You see what I'm saying? You will fight your own kind. When Trayvon Martin died, George Zimmerman been around all this time. Ain't nobody did nothing about it. But Black Lives Matter, huh? Y'all swear y'all intelligent, but you're not intelligent. Because you just saying what people want to hear instead of speaking the actual facts. Going and tearing up your own community, aka rioting, that's not going to do anything. It's just going to show that you unstable in your thought process, and they want to keep you in that stupid place. And you want to keep everybody else there. That's why you're doing that. You actually the coon and the sellout and the self-hater, because only people you attack is your own kind. That's a self-hater by definition. Use logic. You a black man that want to attack another black man. Think about it. Another black man got more than you, so you got to talk down on him. Instead of being encouraged by him and try to maybe link up with him, get some knowledge out of him. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to punch him and try to go viral. That's that hater shit that goes on in the black community. But Black Lives Matter? Come on, man. The sad thing is that most of the leaders of these agendas are idiots themselves. It's like, why would anybody with logic follow you? That just means they're going to end up turning into an idiot just like you. Like, why would I let you lead when you don't have leadership skills and the type of mental abilities to actually lead us out of the tough situations and use logic and knowledge skills to actually find ways to negotiate, get things done, make treaties, instead of just, oh, war. Like, come on, who wants to follow somebody that's going to lead you into death and destruction and destroy your family, and all you do is look up to them and depend on them for security when you could be strong and lead your own self? You saying you going at him for the black women, right? But what is you defending them black women from? You defending them from absolutely nothing. Because the dude ain't doing nothing but YouTube videos. Ain't no footage of him killing no black women, killing no black kids, or shooting no black men, or nothing else. All he doing is the news that's on the goddamn news anyway. He just getting news stories and reporting them and telling people these bitches are crazy. And y'all getting mad because he's speaking on something that they did. What is worse, these females is molesting these kids. He's doing a story on it and you mad at him? You're not mad at the girl that's molesting the kids though. You see what I'm saying? Same thing goes with me. I do a story on a girl going and killing another girl because she wanted to break up their relationship and he wouldn't leave her. I do a story like a grown woman bragging about having sex with an 8-year-old boy. And I'm the problem though, not the people that's actually committing the crime. See, that's what I'm saying. People ain't using logic. They don't want to hear no truth. They want to stay blind and they want to keep it stupid, and they don't want to sit down and take a look in the mirror and actually take accountability. But it's like I always say, medicine ain't supposed to taste good, it's supposed to make you better. At the end of the day, most of these dudes that's in these conscious communities are raised in single parent homes by their mothers. Period. And it's a fact. And that's why they come up without logic and they have this cowardice behavior that, oh, he punched him and it was justified at a conscious event. That's not logical. People still gonna look at it like, well, he had it coming. And you know what? Them is exactly the type of people I don't want to build with. Because that's self-destructive behavior. You have to be able to look at yourself and say, yo, I'm doing this wrong. When I do certain things, I understand when I do it wrong. When somebody break it down to me, I don't get offended. I be like, you know what? Yeah, just like I'm doing this video. I'm not saying funky bitches and all that. I don't have to scream and curse to get my point across. The point I'm trying to make is you have to be willing to grow in order to be truly intelligent. Just because you went to school and got a degree, that means you're educated. You know how to read a book and then take a test on what was in the book. That's educated. Intelligence is logic itself. Being able to reason and understand business. That's intelligence. Understand the way of the world, the way things are done. When you raised with a man in your life, that's something that you get. Especially as a young man, you need that. Because you was made to lead, but instead you following. That's why you keep coming with this queen bullshit, because it's easy to finagle them out of money, but men ain't gonna pay you that money unless you giving out that real game. You can't be telling all these lies and sitting up here acting like everybody innocent when the news stories is saying otherwise. The statistics say otherwise. She a queen, but she has 250,000 abortions every year. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. The black woman ain't even 10% of the U.S. population, but she leads in abortions every year. 250,000. And that's on an average. Now look at them stats. Black Lives Matter. Who killing each other the most? Us. And I'm not saying we the worst, because other races of people, like white people, for example, they lead in sexual crime acts. You know, like fucking the horses and fucking with the kids and incest and shit like that. But the point I'm trying to make is, if we ain't but 15% of the population, how the hell is they leading in the goddamn abortion category though? Because you out here having promiscuous sex with random dudes, and if you marry, that make it even worse. So think about that. But speaking on it makes you the person that's the bad person? No. If these things wasn't taking place, we would have to speak on other situations, and that's what the problem is. People want to silence the truth. Everything he said is not correct, but most of it is. Let's be real. Most of this dude's videos is news stories when he first started off. The dude did over 1,000 videos of news stories of what these chicks is doing. They burning their kids up. They strangling their kids. They drowning their kids. They burying the kids alive. They leaving kids in hot cars. They leaving newborns in cars. They leaving kids overnight while they go strip. They lying to their husbands. They killing motherfuckers. They killing men, women, all different races. I'm saying these is news stories. Why you getting mad at the person that's reporting the news stories when we always talking about how we need to clean up our own backyard, and then you want to get mad at the person that's just reporting the news, not the person that's actually committing the crimes? That's when you know you're not thinking logical, and that's when you know you just don't want to hear any truth, and that's when you know that it's time for separation. That's why I never claimed to be one of them conscious type of dudes or nothing like that, because when facts are handed to you, when the statistics are shown, you have to be realistic and be logical and say, you know what, I'm wrong then. If they doing it like this and we only 15-16% of the population, how could this be possible that they doing this? And we sitting up here talking about this the queen, and you can't say nothing and don't even report the news. But y'all don't go doing that to the famous news reporters that's on these news networks. Y'all don't go do shit to them for reporting the news and speaking on what's really going on. Y'all don't do shit to World Star when they post videos of two black chicks fighting, but the person that you don't like because they actually seeing success and you want that same success, you think you actually gonna get it from that when you not gonna get it if you don't have substance. You need substance. You need reasoning. You need to be able to actually speak freely, and you need to speak truth. Stop speaking what people want to hear, because once people get tired of that bullshit, they're going to end up going to the real shit. Why do you think he got so many followers? You think that's all dudes? It's not true. I guarantee you his audience is at least 60-40, and that 40 is women. He might have 50-50. He might be 60-40. The women might be watching it. A lot of women is tired of seeing other women behave like that because it's giving the black women a bad name. Can't you see that? That's why y'all don't have the baddest of the baddest bitches coming to y'all events, because they don't believe in that bullshit y'all talking about. They know y'all some fake ass con men. Y'all going after the lower hanging fruit. And hey, the best of luck to you with that bullshit. But listen, that don't mean that can't nobody say a little bit of truth, and can't nobody have their own opinions and their own. Y'all act like the only thing is, if you ain't with this conscious thing, then you ain't with nothing. Okay, well, guess what? We feel like if you ain't with Pump and Dump Squad, you ain't with nothing. So we got a difference in opinions. That means we should be on our own separate platforms. I don't come on nobody's shit talking shit. Y'all ain't got to come over here and our audience is talking shit. Like you got Itmore, you got the MGTOW dudes, and you got the squad. We over here talking about dating and things like that. Y'all over here talking about, yo, it's one specific person, they the queen, and they do all this, but we showing you that that's not true, and then you like, well, fuck you, motherfucker. Listen, you can't come over here and say the stuff we saying ain't true, because we going off the stats, the same stats that y'all use every time y'all try to do y'all sermons. So cut the shit. Because I'm the pastor, PastorPumpNDump, the minister of masculinity, the reverend of reality, and the doors of the church are open. I rebuke these funky ass bitches. Can I get an amen in this motherfucker? Listen, the plates is going around right now. Jump in the goddamn description box. Jump in the comment section. That goddamn PayPal link is right there. Donate something. Tithe with the motherfucking Church of Truth, goddamn it. The doors are open. Squaw! God damn it. He called me the Reverend of Reality. They call me goddamn Phil Jackson. Then these bitches wonder why they can't get a ring. You got to follow orders. Set the screen. When I say set the screen, bitch, that's why we ain't even gonna draft you hoes. You bitches is going to the D-League because you need direction and you need development. God damn it. Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Listen, medicine ain't supposed to taste good. It's supposed to make you better. I'm Dr. Fix-It, bitch. I'm giving everybody the antidote. Motherfuckers want to get mad at me. You ain't got to like it. The truth ain't supposed to sound good. It's supposed to be the truth. I ain't nothing but the truth. So help me, squad. Now, like, share, subscribe. Hit them notification buttons on all my motherfucking channels. Jump in the goddamn PayPal. Show some love to the goddamn squad. Let's try to keep this shit ad free. It's up to y'all if it stay ad free. Don't be mad when I start adding these bitches up again. Y'all motherfuckers ain't paying, but all you want to do is benefit. You don't never want to actually reciprocate the love. But it's all good. I still love you. Have a great day and be blessed.